This video is a detailed review of Blinkist, giving you every single thing that you need to know in order to make a buying decision. Now, it's important to note that this is not a sponsored video. Unlike all of the other videos on YouTube that are reviewing Blinkist, this video is not sponsored by Blinkist. I have no affiliation with Blinkist, which means that I'm going to be perfectly honest and perfectly transparent with you, giving you exactly what I've learned from using Blinkist. So the one sentence summary of Blinkist is that it's an app and it's an online user face that allows you to go through different reviews of different non-fiction books that are all under 15 minutes. But very simply, they read books and they summarize them in text form and in audio form, which means you can read the summary or you can listen to the summary, and that's going to take you around 15 minutes for each book. And the idea is that you can get 80% of the information from the book in less than 20% of the time. Now, if we jump into the app here, we can clearly see that there's the Discover section, which is down here at the bottom. Now, what this is going to be different books and different genres of books that you can go. So let's just go into the personal growth and self-improvement, and these are all the different books that you can use. Now, if you go into the book that you're currently reading, so say you decide to do one, and this one is The 12 Rules of Life by Jordan Peterson, you can go ahead and you can read it like this. There are multiple different blinks which you can go through, and reading it is going to take you around 15 minutes. Or you can decide to go up here into the audio version, and you can see that the audio version of the blinks start playing, so you can get the summary just like that. It's very simple. Now, let's go into the pros and the cons of Blinkist so that you can decide whether it's right for you. And a quick spoiler alert, for me, the cons actually outweigh the pros. So one of the main benefits of Blinkist is that in theory it's meant to save you time. You see, all of us, most of us anyway, have a huge long reading list of 50 or 60 different books that we've heard of. We all know that we need to read 7 Habits of Highly Effective People and Think and Grow Rich, but some of us just don't have the time to go through them, and we have other priorities on our plate. What Blinkist lets you do is it allows you to get the summary of those books, at least understand the main concepts around those books in a short 15-minute period of time, which means that you're able to expand your knowledge by getting the summary of lots of different books, whereas in reality we don't have enough time to read all of the thousands of different books out there on the specific topics that we're interested about. So that's the first benefit of Blinkist. Now, the second benefit of Blinkist is it's easy and it's a nice user interface. It's very quick and it's very simple to go on there and search for the book that you want. And if it's on there, you're able to quickly download it and quickly listen to it or read it, whatever one you prefer. And it's very simple, it's very easy, everything is all in one place. And now for the cons of Blinkist, and there are 2 main cons. First of all, it costs money. Normally, the way they set it out is there's a free trial, and sometimes that free trial is 24 hours, sometimes it's 7 days, and sometimes it's a month. And then after that free trial is over, you have the opportunity to pay monthly or pay yearly, and if you pay yearly, you save a little bit of money. But the point is here, you have to pay to use it. Or you've got the other option, which is to go with the free version, which basically they will select one book for you to consume every single day, and that book you can read or listen to for free every single day. Now, the problem with this is that one book that they recommend is very unlikely to be on your reading list. In reality, it's just going to be a distraction from something that you normally want to do. Never would I ever pick up a random book off the bookshelf and start reading it. Nowadays, we get so many book recommendations. We watch so many videos of so many different people. We want to read their books, not some random book. So by getting them to recommend a book for you and you can listen or read that for free, it's kind of a distraction and it's kind of a waste of time. So that's the first con. Now, the second con is that they don't have every book. Now, the summaries are good and there are a lot of different summaries, but they do not have every single book that's ever out there. There's one person that goes through it, and I'm not sure how big the team is, but there's one person that narrates the audiobooks, and of course her time is limited. Therefore, they don't have every single book that's on their market. Now, overall, I would not recommend Blinkist for these 2 reasons, but I am going to show you something that you can use instead of Blinkist, which is actually free, and it's what I would use instead of Blinkist. So what I'm going to show you now is how you can get the summary of any single book, whether that's in text form or audio form, and you can get that for free. And also, like I said, it's every single book out there, which this eliminates the 2 cons of Blinkist. First of all, that you have to pay for it, and second of all, that there's not every single book out there. So let's just jump onto my laptop here and I'll show you what I'm going to do. So say you want to read the book Think and Grow Rich. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to quickly go and type in Think and Grow Rich summary on Google. Very simply like that, you're now going to have multiple different summaries of these different books which you can go ahead and read. This is free. Now, the advantage of this is that there's every single book out there. Chances are if there's a book that's been published, someone will have made a blog post reviewing it, and on top of that you can get the summary just like this. Now again, some of you might be saying, but I want the audio version, I want to listen to it. What I recommend you doing is you're going to go to YouTube and you're going to type in so let's just say Think and Grow Rich summary. You go ahead into YouTube, you're going to take the link, so say, yeah, this video looks good, right click, copy link address, then you're going to want to go to y2mate.com. What this is it's going to let you download the video in audio form, and you'll be able to listen to it on the go, again eliminating the benefit of Blinkist. This is what I would do, and therefore you can listen to any audiobook you want for free, or any summary of any book you want for free, or you can go ahead and read it. This is free, so overall I do not recommend you get Blinkist, and instead I recommend you do this.